Hello, everybody. It's the 11th of December, 2020. So, up to this point, I've been a little generalized or vague with subject matter for a couple reasons. One is there's a lot of censorship. Two, there's a lot of energies that like to jump back down your throat when you bring up something that isn't what's been taught to them. So stepping outside of that box of into the realm of possibilities is so uncomfortable that people need to lunge at you. So this is going to be one of probably a couple videos I'll do. And I'm only going to talk as I get guided. So much of us here on earth are raised to believe that we are the only living things. We're the only ones. We just inhabit Earth, and everything out there is just a interesting planet. And some believe that then there's God all the way up there, and then he has one son. And that's not necessarily the truth, okay? And you can always believe what you want to believe, but as more information comes out, I think you'll begin to understand just kind of how all this may be. So, yes, we have a divine, supreme source, creator, God, goddess. Yes, we have the angelic realms. Yes, we have earth and beings on it, beings in it. And many are talking about the beings around it that have come from other planets to help Earth ascend and evolve and become what we came here to do. Now, divine law has it that when a planet is going through things, there is no interference unless something occurs. And something did occur here after World War II. It was called the atomic bomb. And Mother Earth and many of us star beings here in physical form cried out for help. So these beautiful galactic beings, which many will call angelic as well, because they all can kind of look alike, but their energies are very powerful, but they're in the powerful side of love, the goodness, right? So they're all here. And I'm blessed with sight. So what I see in my mind's eye is what I see with my physical eyes. So I see the orbs and the spheres and the bright lights and the flickering and the sparkling and I just call it my sky show. It's like an aerobatic sky show. And I can see beings, different faces and shapes, and I can see them in color, and then I can also see them translucent. So in another video, I talked about ascension symptoms and some of the things that you may come across. Seeing things and working with your peripheral, nausea, headaches, dizziness, sleep disruptions, and all that's coming just from the energies changing. Remember, we have the solstice coming up, and there are going to be some amazing energy rays that are going to come through that are going to brighten this earth up. And the beings that came here before are not so nice beings. And they have managed for thousands of years to entrap us, to keep us in victim mode, enslaved us. And this is the lifetime we've all chosen to come here to say, no more. We're not having it. I've got free will and I've got spiritual sovereignty. You're not touching me. I'm only going to work with the highest vibrations and frequency of love from my divine source creator. Period. So we're raising the light, the actual energy light of the earth. But it gets raised more when each individual person awakens to the possibility of we've been deceived for a very, very long time. So it's been a gradual buildup to this awakening. However, the things that are going to get thrown at us in the next 30 to 60 days is going to be unbelievable to many people. But the key is here to keep yourself grounded and understand that this isn't happening to you. It's happening to everyone and affects everyone. So how can you be the best individual and join other collectives in the same feeling and raise your vibrations higher to be a peace warrior, a trusting, loving, in your truth being? So there's something I've said to my kids, especially my youngest. I'm not even going to say how old is, but everything in light, love, and truth. Everything in light, love, and truth. Everything in light, love, and truth. We end every prayer with that. We make every statement with that. I was very blessed to have my youngest come in and very evolved. She saw through the veil before I could in this lifetime. So the veil is thinning. That is why you're seeing more colors. And that is why if you look in the sky or close in your mind's eye, you'll see things. And you may not understand them, and that's okay. But the more you give it time and attention, the more energy will flow there. And the more understanding you will gain. All right? So it's going to take presence, mindfulness, being fully conscious and not working from the unconscious mind. Whereas a past life regressionist and hypnotherapist and many other things that I am and do and certified in, we get into the subconscious, which is those crooks and crannies in the basement where you've stored things from many lifetimes, but you store them from birth to 7 years old. So you develop things that you didn't even choose or didn't realize that you put into your programming. But then these beings that are not so nice have done the same thing. They've placed blocks and obstacle courses so that you can't succeed. So that's probably a topic for the next video on just some of the things that have been allowed to go on this planet that many of you just aren't aware of. And it's horrifying, but no more. I claim my spiritual sovereignty. I owe no one anything, and no one owes me anything. No one can take from me unless I give. I am a conscious being. I'm not living from my subconscious. Just repeating and rolling out day after day after day after day, the same way your parents rolled out day after day after day, the same way their parents rolled out day after day after day. This is the time where we put the brakes on and make changes. Changes in every climate. So that we're not reacting to what's coming at us, we're responding. So the biggest thing is to know that you come from a place of safety. And right now we're not in safety. And there's been things going on that many had a blind eye and not aware of, that have been allowed to go on, that have created harm to others, not safety for others. And we're here to protect and save the children, really, because this is about our children's future. All right? So please like, subscribe, share, make a comment. I'll make the next video on a couple things they keep bringing up, but I've been kind of hesitant on doing it because backlash. But at the same time, I came in as a truth teller and I'm going to tell the truth. I just may have to talk a little bit in code or use my whiteboard. All right? So have a wonderful and blessed day. Bye.